Welcome back to the solving of the Counts Gala. I'm Ken. If you're new with us, I'm looking through my book, The Counts Gala, a logic problem of cryptogram clues. And it launched 2 days ago. And before I really get started into this, I wanted to thank everybody, especially my friends and family on Facebook who shared the heck out of this book and made it go crazy. So I'm really excited that we're getting some sales, and I suspect that as you folks are receiving this book, you're going to start to find this channel because it is at the back of the book. So if you're new, welcome. And without further ado, let's get into solving puzzle number 3. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit so that we can see all of the puzzle as well as the letter grid. So this, I think I've talked about this a few times, the signature at the bottom of the note. So these have been from Count von Dilpickel. And this is it's kind of a two-pronged joke. So if any of you have ever watched the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the Captain Raymond Holt, he always signs his text messages with sincerely Captain Raymond Holt. So that's kind of a nod to that. But the other place where I'm just going to start filling this in, where I thought this was kind of funny was when I've done other cryptogram books, they always encode the person they're quoting, and a common one is Ben Franklin or Benjamin Franklin, and it becomes such a common pattern that you pick up on it pretty quickly. So it's kind of a nod to that as well. And again, I thought that this would be a fun way to kind of introduce these puzzles to people without giving explicit hints. So yeah, if this is your first time doing cryptograms, that's a good place to start. I think I want to this time kind of look at this and go through it and solve it as if I didn't have any clues. So, and if I didn't have that Count von Dilpickel and the sincerely, also, as I mentioned before in the previous videos, this is going to be the last puzzle with that hint. So if you're already tired of it, don't worry. The other puzzles are going to be a little more tricky. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm looking for a few patterns, and there's a few that I see right off the bat. So this KSD and KSD, these two here, and as well as these KL and KL. So I was thinking that this word is probably the, so THE. Again, I did write these puzzles, but I don't exactly recall the exact wording on any of these. And as soon as I remember what this puzzle says, I'll let you know. I mean, I remember the Count von Dilpickel, and then I remember it's going to be a PS down here. I remember that part as well. But for now, I'm going to pretend that I don't remember that. I do think this is a puzzle or a clue that gives you a little more details about some of the attendees of the gala. So, okay, so that K is going to be a T, the S is an H, and the D is going to be an E. And then the other two words that I picked out, actually there's another one. So if that K is a T, these have to be 2. So the L will be an O, and fill in this one as well. So let's see. In the last one I kind of started at the beginning, but I don't quite have enough information without using the Count von Dilpickel. So we'll kind of look at this and fill stuff in as I see it. So the K's are going to be T's. I'll look for a few of those and fill those in as I see them. And like I said in my first video, you're going to watch me do this and miss a bunch of them, and you're going to start screaming at your screen, you missed that one. That's all right. I'll go back and find them later. So Let's see. There's a K here, K there. What else do we have? Let's go with the E's. So the letter D is going to be an E. 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 Oh, I didn't zoom in on this. That's why it is looking a little bit small. Let me see if I can make this a tiny bit bigger so we can see this a little bit easier. Ooh, that's a little too big. And I still don't know how to edit my videos, so you're just gonna have to watch this and be okay with me figuring this out on the go. There's some E's. Let's see, what else do we have? Just jumping around quickly as I see these. There's another E. There should be a lot of E's throughout the puzzles because it is the most common letter in the English language. Probably when I write my next book, some of the later clues I'm going to try to write without using the letter D and without using the word the. And I think that would be a good way to make some of these puzzles a little bit trickier. So, haven't started writing it yet, but I do have an idea for a sequel for this book. Okay. This word here that I just filled in, this looks like event. I think that would be a good guess for that. So that Z will be a V. And the V will be an N. I said I wasn't going to check this Count von Dilpickle, but I did just verify. Oh, that's the wrong place to write the N. I did just verify that I'm on the right track with this. So, oh, when I zoomed in, you can't see what I'm writing there. That's all right. You'll just have to pretend that you know that you can see that. So, okay, so event. Let's fill in those S's for an H. I don't know how many there will be. Here's one. There's one. Not as many as I was hoping. Oh, there's one. And what else do we have? Oh, the L's for the O's. So L is equal to O. There's no. There's no. O. 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 Here's no. Double O. That's a good sign. That is correct. Having two O's in a row, because that's a common letter that will have doubles. And let's see. Anything else jumping out at me here? I still don't remember what the clue is, so oh, here's a single letter, A. Remember, A's can be, or I am allowing for one letter to be itself, so the A could be an A. I do have a feeling that that is the case on this puzzle. So I'm going to go ahead and guess that that is an A. So A. A's are A's. I think in my next book I'll probably not not allow letters to be itself. I know when I was looking through reviews of other cryptogram books, some people didn't like that. So I don't know. I think it's okay. Oh, we haven't filled in the ends yet either. So I'm just looking at this three-letter word here. Starts with A. And is usually a good guess for those. I do. There is one puzzle that it starts with a three-letter word starts with A, and actually there's a few puzzles because there is a word in there that we're gonna find is looks similar but might throw you off. So just a heads up on that. And oh, the X is gonna be a D. So let's fill in the N's, which are the letter V. If we see any V's, here is an N. Ooh, double V, double N. I would say that that is good too because N is another letter that repeats in certain words. And I would tell you to go ahead and shout out your guesses for these words, but I can't hear you, so too bad. V, V. I'm getting quite a few N's. N's a pretty good common one. Okay. Oh, I haven't even started to fill out this bottom line here, but oh well. Let's see. Anything jumping out at me here? En, no. Let me just make that a little clearer. At this point, I can't read my own handwriting. Let's see. Okay, that D was an E. Okay. I thought that was an F for a second, but we haven't figured out F yet. You would think, the person writing this would know it right off the bat, but yeah, it's taken me a second, and part of that is because I'm on camera doing this. So let's see. Maybe I'll fill in some of this PS here. So PS, we don't have a G. So no A's. Do we have any D's? Okay, there we go. An E. E, E, E. L's are going to be O's. S's are going to be H. Oh, there is a. Let's see. So, okay, here we go. Here's a clue. THE blank E. A good guess there would be these. So, it could be there, but I think these is the better way to go on that. So, U is going to be an S. And actually, that fits up here, so that's a good guess. I probably should have looked at that two-letter word with A. So use ASS. There's another A. Words that start with ASS, assume. That would be a good one. So P is U. F is M. Okay. Words that start with A, three-letter words. have a double letter after it, and we already have quite a few double letters picked out in this puzzle. But all is the next one. So ALL. So N is going to be L. M. Do we have M yet? Nope. M. P. U. We have P. F is going to be an M. L is O. M we don't have yet, and U is an S. So M, and at this point I do remember at least the first part of this sentence, but I think you can probably guess that this is going to be rumors. So M is going to be equal to R. Zoom all rumors to B. So R will be a B. And this four-letter word that starts with a T and then an R, U. So true. Do we have the U? Yep, we do have the U. P, U. V is going to be N. Wow, I have a lot of double letters in this puzzle. That is surprising. It's probably a good one to have fairly early to practice with all this. So unless okay, the Q we're going to have to come back to. The T we don't have yet either. N is going to be L. O is, we don't have that yet either. G, we don't have that. N is that L, and we don't have a C either. So, yeah, we'll have to come back to that. U is going to be, pretty sure it's an S. Yes, S-A-T. E, and then X is a D, stated. A, S as, and then R is the letter B. G, we don't have G yet, and we don't have Y yet. Another common ending though, so the word being. I'm going to try to say that without my main accent, so being. Then the letter, we got to fill those in. G is going to be I, and Y is going to be G. Letter B is, we don't have that yet, A. N is the letter L. U is an S, and we're talking about true, so now we're going to talk about false. So letter B is F. Okay. Let's keep going. We don't have O yet. That would be a helpful one in the future. The letter K is T. G is I. And U is an S. Okay. O and O here. Connections. C. So O will be at the letter C. Connections to a. We're going to put we don't have T yet. A. G is an I. I-N-G-S. So I think, we've already talked about paintings in the previous one, so that T is going to be a P. Again, keep your eye out for this word, painting, because it is throughout the book. Painting, connections to paintings. G is going to be I. S-T-O-R. And this might be a helpful one. So the C, history, with a Y. I'm going to fill that up here as well. I think we also had a couple other letters here. So N is going. Oh, did we mess that up? Maybe not. Oh, L-I. O is C. G is I. And then that Q to finish this word is going to be the letter X, so explicitly. All right, let's go back to where we were. The U. U is going to be S. P is U. N is going to be L. Is it? Do I have that? Yes, I do. And X is D. Should. R is B. Should be. And O. CONSIDERED. Should be considered as. Okay, here's a for the kids out there. I'm looking at my nephews who I think they received the first copy of the book, so even before I have an official copy, so I'm a little bit jealous of you guys, but that's all right. So $10 word, $5 word, provenance, A-N-C-E. So if you're not sure what that means, it's like the history or a connection to a piece of art. So yeah, like this piece of art was hanging in the Louvre for this many years, and then it was sold to so and so. That would be considered provenance. So letter B, F. M is the letter R for the seller, SELLER. Again, I mentioned that previously. That's a common word in this book. So, yeah. All right. Next sentence. C-O-N. V is an N. Yep. U is an S. K is T. R is B. And then L, constable. B would be the letter F. L is going to be O, and Q. We did have Q from the word explicitly. I wanted to make sure we got that in. So Constable Fox, he's one of the characters in this book, but he is not a suspect. So just so there, to get rid of any confusion there, Constable Fox is going to be I guess a helper for Count von Dilpico, and so when you're filling out your logic grid, which I thought we were going to have a little bit more about the sellers in this one, but I think that'll be the next clue. So when you're filling out your grid, don't put Constable Fox in there. Yeah. Constable Fox, H. We don't have H yet. G is going to be I. N is an L. Letters that we don't have, we still don't have a W, and I think that would fit for this. So will. H is going to be W. K is the T. J. Oh, we don't have a J yet. So let's just figure out what this next word is, and then we'll come back to that. I think it's probably take, but O is going to be C. A. M is an R. Yep, so that's going to be take. J is a K. Take care of the rest. Is that right? Yeah. Let's see. N is going to be L, and C. Do we have? I thought we had a C. We do. C is going to be Y. Only you can save my good name and U is an S, P is U, M is R, and ensure this event continues, TINUES, for years to come. Sincerely, ELY, Count Von Dilpickle. PS, I should, SHOULD, really stop signing, SIGNING, my name on these notes. So, like I said at the very beginning, we're going to stop having that Count Von Dilpickle clue. So these will be as tricky as it was for me to get started on this without having that. So yeah, use it while you have it. I wanted to kind of practice doing it without it because I've done these. This is probably my fourth time now solving these. So yeah, let me just read it one more time. So, assume all rumors to be true unless explicitly stated as being false. Connections to a painting's history should be considered as provenance for the seller. Constable Fox will take care of the rest. Now reading that back now, I wish I had given a little more context there. So once we figure out who it is, we'll let Constable Fox know, and then he'll take care of arresting the participants in this. So only you can save my good name and ensure this event continues for years to come. Sincerely, Count Von Dilpickle. P.S. I should really stop signing my name on these notes. Yeah, so there we go. Next time we will do puzzle number 4. And yeah, good luck solving on your own. Thanks.